Hey, my name's Israel Anderson, and today I just did the most awesome thing. Let me backtrack to when I was 19 years old. I started my first business. 2 years later, I left the workforce entirely. Since the age of 21, I've never been an employee. I've never worked for another person. I've never received a salary or a wage, a paycheck, nothing, since I was 21. And the reason is because I wanted to be free. And free enterprise is the way to be free. You've got to be making your own money. You've got to stop trading time for dollars. 20 months ago, a friend of mine that I seriously respected had a YouTube TV show back years ago, and I interviewed this guy all the time. And he's a presidential story, New York Times bestseller, motivational speaker, business coach. He's an amazing guy. You can Google him. His name is Doug Wead, W-E-A-D. He introduced me to a network marketing business. Can you believe that? Network marketing. Oh my gosh. You know, like the pyramid schemes, and recruit everybody and nobody makes any money, and, some guy at the top just, gets all the money. Yeah, he introduced me to one of those, and I joined. Oh my God. What was I thinking, right? Well, actually took a little bit of convincing to get me to join, actually. In fact, the co-founder of the company, she had to call me several times before I would join the company. Network marketing. I mean, it's hysterical, right? You can't make money from network marketing. Like, it's absolutely absurd. And then I got an education. Holy cow. So, then I started to realize that some of the most successful people in all the world promote network marketing. And I went onto the FTC's website to investigate pyramid schemes. Just Google FTC pyramid scheme, and you'll see their pages on what a pyramid scheme is. And that's what I learned. Network marketing isn't a pyramid scheme. So I'm like, wait. It's not a pyramid scheme? And people are like, no, you mean like where those things where you can't earn more than the person above you and the money just goes to the top guy, you can never get, it's crazy, right? And I realized, well, I've been in business my whole life as a free agent and free enterprise because I already knew long time ago that a job is a position in a pyramid scheme. You've got the CEO at the top, and then you've got managers, and you've got supervisors, and you've got employees, and you've got this pyramid shape. Supervisor can never earn more than the manager, the worker B can never earn more than the supervisor, and so on and so forth. And there's one guy sitting at the top making all the freaking money. That's a pyramid scheme. And that's what your job is. That's why I never did it. Because I learned from a very early age that working for somebody else, clocking in, clocking out, paycheck, pay bills, that was a pyramid scheme. And everybody else has been, including me, thinking that network marketing was also a pyramid scheme. Although people don't realize that almost everybody's in a job, so they're a part of a pyramid scheme, and yet they accuse something else of being a pyramid scheme. Well, you're in one, like, people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. So I started realizing that this wasn't what I thought it was. And then I learned the secret to success in network marketing. And the secret to success is this. You can have anything you want in life if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. That's a quote by Zig Ziglar, but it's a philosophy. It's a spiritual philosophy of how we should be living our lives. And the secret I learned is that in network marketing, if you want to be successful, you have to live that. Not as a strategy or a tactic, but because it's the right thing to do. It's how we should live as people to help other people. And so in network marketing, if you want to be a success, you've got to stop thinking about yourself. You've got to be selfless. And you've got to start looking after the other people that you're bringing in and focus on their success. Because a person that does that, a person that focuses on the success of other people, is the person who becomes radically successful in network marketing. So it's the perfect business model. Nobody gets successful unless they help somebody else get successful first. That's freaking awesome, right? So, but the problem is, you got to have a few things in network marketing as well. One, you got to have a good product. Two, you got to have a good company and conversation plan. Three, you do have to join a good team. And four, you got to turn up. You got to turn up in your own life. If you can't do that, you won't succeed. You can't succeed in anything, let alone network marketing. But you see, we have the right product. We have the best products in the world. We've created the world's most perfect whole food. You can live on this stuff. It's what it does to you. Imagine most people don't go a whole month without eating one perfectly balanced meal, right? It's absurd. Imagine if you started putting one perfect meal into your body every single day. Just replace your breakfast with the world's most perfect meal. Imagine what that's going to do to your life, to your health, to your future. It changes people's lives. It sounds so simple, but it's not a diet product. It's a holistic, complete meal. And the nutrients just, they blow your mind. So then you got to have a company and a good compensation plan. You want to have the founders of the company be people that have been in network marketing before, been in the field, they know what it's all about. That's what we have. Kathy Coover, she's my friend. She's such an amazing woman. She's my business coach, she's my mentor. And she's the owner and co-founder of this incredible company. It's mind-blowing. The compensation plan, which her and her husband designed, is all designed to give back. It's like the whole thing. You can have anything if you just help them. So I think a lot of companies in network marketing, since I've been in network marketing over 20 months, I've looked at them and you realize, wow, these people are just in it for the money. Because the comp plan is terrible. You can't make any money from this. I hear about people in other companies starting with the letter H, and it's like, well, we've worked for 4 years and now we're earning $1,000 a month income. It's like, what are you doing? You're in the wrong company. It's not you that's bad. They just don't pay enough money in the comp plan. Our comp plan is so radically simple. You draw it out for people and they're like, yeah, what's next? No, that's it. That's how simple it is. And you make money, you make real money. So we've got the product, we've got the company, we've got the comp plan. 3, the team. My team is huge. We provide all these resources and training. I get to coach you personally, which is really exciting for me. So we've got the perfect team. You've got to have someone who's going to really train you, mentor, coach you, take care of you, make sure that you are really, really plugged in and you have all the resources you need to be successful, and you have the motivation, the inspiration in your life, someone who's going to come alongside and give you that kick in the pants and say, you can do this, you really can. That's what I provide. That's what my team is all about. And so I've built this team of people that are serious about creating wealth and serious residual passive income through this network marketing company. For me, this is not about Isagenix. This is about me being able to help you achieve the very things, the very dreams, the very goals that you've ever had in life. Isagenix is simply the vehicle. That's all it is. But you and me together, we can do something. We can change your life, and we can change the lives of the people around you. Whether it's because they need something to do with their health, or whether they need to change their financial position. I hear people all the time, the most common objection to getting started, it's just a few $100 to get started. It's really not a big deal. But yet, for some reason, it's still the most common objection. And it's because people don't understand what this company is a vehicle for, what it can provide. And they'll say, oh, Israel, I can't afford it. It's like, God, you just gave me the number one reason why you need to do this, because we're going to change that story. How long are you going to be in that position where you have to say to everything, I can't afford it? There's got to come a time where you say, that story has to change. So, that's the fourth point, right? Product, company, comp plan, the team. Fourth is you. You need to turn up in your own life. The longer you tell yourself you can't afford it, the longer you won't ever be able to afford it. That's just the way it is. Your self-talk becomes who you are. I know this. Those of you who know my background, for those of you who don't, my mum kicked me out of home when I was 7 years of age. I was taken care of by the government up to the age of 13. I was given back to her at 13. I was put on a plane. As soon as she noticed that I had recognized her in the airport, she turned on a heel and walked back out. Her boyfriend was with her. The 1.5 hour trip from the airport to her house, she did not speak one word to me. Her boyfriend did all the talking for her. And then, 3 days later, I was sleeping on the couch, sleeping on the lounge, sofa, lounge suite, all these different words for different countries that I've lived in. You're sleeping there on the lounge, and then 3 days later she kicks you out again. 13 years old. This time there was no government there. Sorry. It's a truck. The company I buy gas from, my dry ice from my experiments. I'm a bit of a science nerd. So, I love dry ice. Dry ice is cool. So, I ended up spending 3 years living on the streets. And so I know what poverty's like, literally. I've been begging on street corners, I've lived, in dirty clothes. I've slept under street, on the street gutters, literally, and I've slept underneath abandoned buildings. I've slept under stairwells, and I've broken into little garages and slept on concrete floors, and I came from abject poverty. I know what it's like to have nothing. But man, I also know that any adult in this world, if they really want to change their life, they can get together a few $100s. So stop making these excuses. The fourth one isn't 25% of the equation, it's 100% of the equation. If you don't turn up in your own life, nothing's ever going to change, ever. And 10 years from now, you'll be in the same position. Israel, I can't afford it. Ask yourself instead, how can I afford this? Change the words around. How can I afford this? And get to work and get your mind thinking. Use the head, the brain God gave you, and think, how can I afford this? Really think about it. And this is not about, it's not about money, but it is about, you need to see that you do have it within you to be able to raise $300 in 48 hours. You really do. And then we go to work on that basis that you just showed yourself, I did do it. Yes, and you can do it. And now we're going to get to work and change the whole story of your life. The chapter you're living in right now does not have to be the chapter it ends with. I know this. The self-talk is so radically important. What you tell yourself is what you will become. That's how I got to where I am today. That and God. So today I step out of my data recovery business and do Isagenix full-time because I get to assist people in writing a new chapter in their lives. And there's nothing greater than that. There's nothing greater to be able to change the lives of the people around you. There is simply, absolutely, unequivocally nothing better. Nothing even comes close. If you want to live a different life, if you want to write a new chapter in your life, then you need to reach out. I'm not a mind reader, and I can't grab your phone number out of thin air. You have to take action. Step 4, you have to turn up in your own life. So call me. My number is so publicly available, it's all over the internet, everywhere. It's not a secret. I have probably the most public phone number in all the world. reach out to me, call me, get me on the phone. Make that first step. Don't like try to send me little emails and say, just send me some links for email I can look at. No, rack off, man. Don't waste my time. I'm in the business of changing lives, not sending people emails. Pick up the phone and let's get cracking. Because a different world is possible. I don't just believe it, I know it. Because I live it. Isagenix has enabled me to now live out of a suitcase from anywhere in the world and be my own business person. And over the next month, I'm packing up this apartment behind the camera here and putting it all into storage. Because now I can really live the life that I wanted to live. One where I get to travel all over the world, to live anywhere in the world I want. And yet, the only reason I can do that is because I get to help other people begin the journey where they will be able to do that themselves. To be able to change people's lives. There's just nothing like it. So this is my watershed day. My whole life has come to this day. And it's exciting. It's really, really exciting. Because today I'm writing the last few lines in this chapter of my life. And now I begin a new chapter. I've always wanted to motivate people, to inspire people, because I've always done that. But I wanted to do it on a more professional basis. I know I can turn your life around if you will work with me. I know I can. You won't be the first. And the fact that I now get to do this full time instead of just, my time off with my friends and things. Now I actually get to be able to do this full time. I mean, that's just the most, I cannot tell you how exciting that is for me. This is me living my dreams. I couldn't ask for more. To spend the rest of my days, and the only way I'm earning income is because of all the lives I get to change. I don't think there's a more honorable thing in the world, to be perfectly honest. I don't. It's an exciting day for me. It really is. It's an emotional one. So my thank you to Kathy and Jim Coover and their son Eric Coover. My thanks to Doug Weed for introducing me to this amazing, wonderful, beautiful way of living life, where I get to live life on my own terms. As one of our amazing shooting stars, Peter Kelly, says, I get to design my own life. Today is a day we can all get to, though. And I'd love to help you get there too. Tell me that you wouldn't like to get together with a bunch of your friends, change all your own lives, and get to work changing the lives of others. Is that not a great thing? Because I can't believe that I get to do this. And I actually get paid for it. It's incredible. Sorry for getting a little emotional. This is one dream down and many more to go. So anyway, I should cut this short now. So be a part of something bigger than yourself. Learn to give to others. Learn to lead a life of contribution. Learn to receive as well. Because sometimes we forget that it's okay to receive. That it's okay when people want to do something wonderful, something beautiful for you, for no compensation. It's okay to receive. It's okay to draw a line in the sand and say, I'm writing a new chapter on my life. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. Age is entirely irrelevant. All that matters is that you're prepared to make a change today. Every second, every heartbeat that you have is a new opportunity for you to make new direction, new paths in your life. You can do that. You can do it right now. And I hope you will. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.